Hey everybody, it's Tom Rag here with you again, and I just got done watching the new Xbox reveal event this morning, and the new Xbox they showed is going to be called the Xbox One. And now, unlike the PS4, which I'm very glad they did, they showed us what the new Xbox is going to look like. They showed us the new controller, and they also showed us the new Kinect, and from what I could see from the video is it does look like the new Xbox is going to be a little bigger than the current Xbox Slim. That's just my guess. I couldn't really get a good comparison view of what it is. And the Kinect, they did say, is it's a 1080p Kinect, and if I remember right, they said it's like 6 or 8 gigabytes per second of data it could bring in, I guess you could put it that way. And so I think this Kinect will be, it's going to be way better than the current Kinect that they have now. They also redesigned the controller, and it looks like it might be a little bit bigger, but they said it's more, it's going to be a much better fit to your hands than the current controller. And they also said along with that controller there's going to be, they have impulse triggers. They didn't really go into too much detail for that, but it sounds like it's going to be like you can actually get feedback now through your trigger, your left and right triggers. So that'll be an interesting feature to see what how that actually comes into play in the future. Another thing they added to your Xbox home screen is it's called trending. Now if you go to that tab in Xbox Live, it shows you what's trending with your friends on Xbox Live as well as the rest of the Xbox Live network. And I believe that works for gaming, movies, TV shows, anything like that. So I think that'll be an interesting feature to kind of keep an eye on. I'm not sure how well initially it'll be or anything like that, but it'll be interesting to see how that ends up playing out. And I have to say, another thing that they did demo with this is how fast you can switch between playing a game and then switching to music. And also with the Xbox One is you're able to watch TV through your Xbox. And so you can switch between those almost instantaneously with the new hardware that they put in the Xbox. And I think that's going to be a great feature that you can do. And another thing that you can now do with the Xbox One, or I should say will be able to do, is you can multitask. So if you're watching TV or you're playing a game or anything like that, you can multitask. And they also integrated Skype. It's going to be pre-installed on the on the Xbox One, and so if you're in the middle of a game or you're watching TV, you can call somebody or they can call you, and you can answer the call, and you won't have to quit or pause what you're currently doing on your Xbox. So I think that the multitasking feature is going to be awesome for it. They also showed some new features that go along with that with the Kinect. One of them is called the spread and grab, where if you're watching a movie or whatever in full screen, you basically grab the sides of, like you put your hands out to the side, grab, and then bring it in, and it minimizes it to a smaller window in your Xbox Live tabs. Or you can do the opposite and pull it out, and it'll bring it back to full screen again. And you know, it looks like they've made a lot of big advances for how Kinect will be used. The voice recognition is supposed to be better. When you log into Xbox Live, it will recognize you and log you into your account right away. They didn't really get into too much specifics for the hardware for the Xbox One, but they did say it has 5 billion transistors in it, 8 gig of RAM. It's going to have USB 3.0. It's going to have Blu-ray, and then it's also going to be 802.11n for wireless. So that should really help improve your speeds for your connection if you're gaming online or anything like that. Another big feature, which I think is going to be very well received for the Xbox, is it has a built-in DVR into it, which you can use to record gameplays. So you won't have to buy any type of gameplay recording device. like, you know, just about everybody else does right now that puts YouTube videos out. You'll be able to record directly to your Xbox, and it also sounds like it has it'll have a built-in editing software to it as well. Now, I'm not sure like how well it will work, or if it's going to be a very feature-rich software. We'll have to wait and see until you can get hands on it. But I think the way that the last couple of years especially have been going for gaming, that's going to be a huge feature and a lot of fans are going to like. Now, some things they didn't talk about, which was kind of disappointing, is they didn't give an actual reveal or a release date for the Xbox. They just said it's going to be later sometime this year. So I'm guessing probably the October-November time frame, but I think there's a small chance it could possibly be before that, because Xbox and Microsoft have partnered with the NFL to bring in more apps and exclusive content and stuff like that, especially for like when you're watching the NFL games, and if you play fantasy football, you will be able to kind of connect those together. So I don't think they would talk about it if they weren't gonna have it released at least somewhat early into the NFL season. So October would maybe fit, but I don't know. I'm hoping for maybe a September release or something like that. There's a lot of stuff out there, and I might post some other clips and whatnot up from the event, kind of like the pictures and whatnot. I'm very excited. I wish I could order one now. That would be amazing, but that would be getting my hopes up, and I don't think they're going to let me pre-order one. But this Xbox is going to be great, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about it at E3 and what some of the release titles are going to be. But until then, I hope you enjoyed the video.